Hi everyone, it's Sarah again. I am back to talk to you a little bit about my experiences in life. Last week I previewed for you a little bit about what I'd like to do with these videos. And really my goal here is to take you along with me, sorry, buddy's scratching, take you along with me on my life journey in the hopes that you'll identify with some aspects of what I'm going through and that we can connect and help each other to live better lives through that. Being in my late 30s now, my priorities have been changing quite a bit. And they've only come into more focus because of the pandemic and the political and social unrest that we've all been living through. That said, one of my biggest priorities always, but now even more so, has been to try to make my community a better place. And when I say community, I don't just mean like the place where I live, but I also mean my professional community, my family, my friends, and my neighbors, and all the people that those people touch in our society. Lately, I have been experiencing this almost uncontrollable urge to constantly update my news apps and consume every piece of news I can find about the current events in our country. And it's not helpful for me or for my community. So I'm trying to take some steps to not do that as much. If any of you can identify with this, I'd like to hear about it in the comments and hear what you've been doing to deal with it. But for me, it's been helping me to limit the time that I am on those social media apps. And then when I catch myself on them, when I really should be checking email or doing laundry or, adulting, then I ask myself, why am I doing this? And there's not always a good reason for why I'm reading all that stuff. In fact, there's usually not a good reason. And I tell myself, you've already read 6 articles about this thing. What else are you going to learn? Just put it down and move on. Anyway, it's been helping me to kind of de-stress and get less upset about everything I'm reading and just, focusing on that. Another thing that has been unexpectedly helping me out has been conversations that I've had with people who've had very, very different political views and very different perspectives on the recent events than me. It's really been an eye-opening experience for me and surprised me in that it's helped me to process and really think about the things that I've learned and what's gone on and how I feel about it. And I don't have all the answers, and I'm by no means perfect. I break my own rules all the time, but those conversations have really helped me. I have been trying very hard to address everyone, my family, my friends, just anyone within my community with respect and compassion, regardless of our differences in viewpoint. And I really appreciate those of you, and I'm honored, honestly, by those of you who have found me and respected me to be that person for you and to be that safe place for you. It's really meant a lot to me. Now, now that I'm talking about having conversations, and I'll tell you, most of those are text conversations, but having conversations with people, I need to take a step back and talk about another one of my flaws. Like, I probably do way too much on here, but I have some phone issues. We'll try to stick to the news app issues for this, but I want to apologize to several of you who have reached out to me multiple times just to talk as friends, and I have not been available. I'm really sorry. I've been going through a lot. I will get through it. And I'm so thankful that you guys are there for me, and I care very much for you, and hope you will understand that that I will get back to you. And I have some stuff to get through, and it's not you. I promise. It's one of those, it's not you, it's me, and I'm not just making that up right now. That said, I want to end this by talking just a little bit about my grandpa, and hopefully some way that will make you guys smile a little. In the last week or so, I was watching this movie, and a bad dad joke came on. I totally unexpected because it was a sad movie. And many of you will know that I am a sucker for puns and bad dad jokes. Anyway, this one goes, what's a cat's favorite breakfast? Mice Krispies. Okay, like I said, I'm a sucker and it's bad. But this one particularly I'm a sucker for because it reminds me of my grandpa. Sometimes we used to go to this buffet after church that had a soft serve ice cream machine, and my grandpa loves ice cream. Anyway, he'd get the ice cream, and then, something else you have to know. He can't hear perfectly. He's got these hearing aids had these hearing aids that are, I don't know, probably from like 1970 or something, but they're not the best. And so he would, his little kids, grandkids would say something to him about his ice cream, and he'd say, "Oh, mice cream? This isn't made of mice." And the little kids would say something like, "Oh, Grandpa, not mice cream, ice cream." And, they freak out and they do their little thing. And they're so giggly, and Grandpa's laughing, and then everybody's laughing. And that's my grandpa. He was very silly and made everybody laugh. And that made me very happy. So don't forget to let me know what you've been going through, the conversations you've been having, how you've been dealing with things, and what's been helping you and what's been making you crazy. I'm excited to connect with you. And until next time, don't forget to smile and enjoy the ice cream of life.